Hey y'all, it's your girl Need to Be Watching. I'm back with another video while the vibe is hot. While the vibe is hot, I'm like, okay, let me get back on this real quick. I wanted to talk today. I wanted to do a self-reflection and get into just being a manifesting generator and what I have discovered thus far since learning about, you know, manifesting generation. So I actually had the privilege of finding out about this through Mahogany Muse. And if y'all want to learn more about her, she is definitely on YouTube. She's on TikTok. She has an amazing program for women only where she basically dives into helping women to find their authentic self, their authentic purpose. So again, her name is Mahogany Muse. Go to her page because she has helped me and is still helping me. But through her, I learned that I am a manifesting generator. It was so interesting learning that because it was like I felt seen for the first time. Because only a manifesting generator can understand the urge that we get for change. And for so long, I have always felt bad about that. And I have felt like, why can't I just stay still? Why can't I just be content like everybody else? Why do I keep having this tick that, that's not working? That's not working. Literally, the video that I'm going to try to post, it was a video of me just being in my house. And it was funny because the song says, you got to move, you got to move. Y'all, I recorded that video when I started my job, and why I quit. 60 days in, and I said, it's crazy because, no lie, I used to be able to, you know what, I'm gonna take a walk, hold on. It's such a beautiful day out here. I figure I need to come out the car and just enjoy the scenery. Ooh. Something else flew on me. So I'm back, as you can see. It's such a beautiful day out. But yeah, I was thinking to myself how, I always start and stop, whether it's creative, whether it's whatever. And I always felt bad about that. Like, why can't I just stick something out? Why can't I just see it through? So learning that I'm a manifested generator, it was like, bing, bop, boom, boom, sorry. But like everything started to click, like, oh, I'm not supposed to see it through. Like, not necessarily, like I'm supposed to create multiple opportunities, multiple lanes, multiple, ideas, and then my sacral, based on my sacral, that gut instinct, then choose, okay, this is it. But I can only do that if I have endless options, which I always have. But I always felt like I had to narrow something down and just stick to this, stick to that, and not necessarily, like think more. Because sometimes I get bored and I'm like, let me put that to the side. But I learned, being a manifesting generator, that's what you're really supposed to do. It's okay to get bored. It's okay to put it to the side because you're going to come back to it. But to feel like you're, cage is like the worst feeling for a manifesting generator. Y'all, listen to the birds. This thought really came to me like of the book I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. When you are stuck, stagnant, drifting, especially as a manifesting generator, you are a caged bird. You're uninspired, you're, frustrated, angry, because that's not what it's something else that is supposed to be happening, but you just don't know what it is. But you have an idea, but sometimes it's scary to be like, you know what, I'm gonna just go all out. And I have never been more fearless in my 30s than I have. The last time I was this fearless, I was in my 20s, and that's when I was like, you know what, I'm going to California. I got accepted into FIDM. I was like, I'm going to California. I'm going to be a fashion designer, blah, 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 blah. Went out there, stayed for almost a year. Then stuff started happening, and I was like, oh my God, did I make the right choice? Like, I'm out here by myself. Well, actually, I had a cousin. Shout out to the Browns, Inglewood. But I was just like, what am I doing? Got into an accident. And y'all, let me tell you the story how I got into an accident. So, I was leaving my apartment. At this time, I was living right across the street from a strip club. Don't ask me how I ended up across the street from a strip club, because I don't think it was a strip club before I moved there, but somehow it became a strip club. And I'm living in or whatever, and y'all know how LA parking is. And I just got my car sent up to me. God bless my mom, because she sent my car. That thing was $1,000. Transferred my car. That was my first car that I actually put a down payment on myself. Was so proud of. Got my car transported up there. Then when I got up there, like I said, things just was not thinking for me. And I started getting homesick. I started second guessing myself. You know, being out there, California is a different beast. The people out there, no shade, but it's different. And you know, a girl that came from Pennsylvania to California, it was just a culture shock. Anyway, I remember waking up that morning like, you know what, I'm about to drop out of school because I'm just so over it. Like, at the time, I'm working at the Team LA store. Don't ask me how I got to the Team LA store, but one thing about me, I always could get a job. I always could keep a job. Been working since I was 14. But anyway, I was like, you know what, I'm about to quit. Like, I can't do this school. Like, it's just, I don't know. I became stuck. Like, whatever inspiration I had that got me accepted, got my mood board set up, it got me in the door, it had dwindled. And I remember getting in my car, got outside. I had 2 parking tickets. They couldn't give me 1, they gave me 2. And I'm like, see, this is just why I need to go home. So then I went to the gas station, y'all. And this is the part. I went to the gas station. As I go to the gas station, I remember I pulled up behind a car who already used this gas pump. So when I pulled up, I put the money in my credit card, and I put the gas into my car. The pump would not move. The gas would not come out. Kept squeezing it, would not come out. I remember going to another pump, and it didn't come out. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I went in there, and I'm like, the gas not working. He said the gas is working. I'm like, well, it's not working. So mind you, this is all adding unto my frustration that I already felt, because I already made a plan that I was about to go and drop out of school anyway. So I'm like, what is going on? So I'm like, you know what, forget it. I'm already irritated. I just keep driving, going to the school. So it was a 4-way lane. No lie, I remember being in a car, and I you know how you just be in deep thought, and I just thought to myself, everything happened for a reason. We got the green light. So as I started driving, this man in this big SUV, he's right beside me, and he lays on his horn, beep. And I look over, just like that, a car from the opposite lane hit the mess out of my car, y'all. It knocked me all the way to the other lane, to the other street. It pushed my engine into my car, and the engine was literally hit my knee. And I'm just sitting there. It was an outer body experience. Every time I tell the story, I get chills, because it literally, even though I felt the impact of my car getting hit, when I tell you, it felt like a presence sat on me and made me just like this. I was still. My neck was straight. I wasn't dinging my head or nothing. I was still until the car stopped. And it was crazy because I was so far away from home. I was so, like, once it stopped, when you realize, oh my God, I've been hit, started having a panic attack. Oh my God. And the community rushed to me, they got my mom on the phone, told my mom where I was at, blah, blah, blah. Ended up at the hospital waiting. And y'all, I met these 2 older people, and I was telling the older guy, this older black man, my story. First of all, it was an older black man. This video about to be out. I'm about to have to make another one. Hold on, y'all. All right, so I'm back. But anyways, I'm telling this elder. So, all right. Anyway, when I first got into the accident, it was funny because it wasn't funny. No, but anyway, it wasn't funny. You know how you just say it was funny, but it really wasn't funny, because I really was like toe up. But it was a 3-way crash, and this older black man came over to me. This older white man came over to me. This older white man was in a car, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, hon, are you okay? Are you okay?" And I was like, I was in such shock after the car accident. I'm like, I don't even know. And then the black man came over. He was like, sis, I'm here. I got you. Are you all right? Are you good? Are you good? And I was like, I don't know. And I remember getting my phone, and I had called my mom. And at this point, my mom is hysterical. Oh my gosh, y'all, look, it's a turtle about to pop up. Can y'all see it? Y'all see his little head? Oh, he just went down. See, oh, it's another turtle. See, y'all, that's my shirt attention span. Okay, look at them. Anyway, back to the story. So, my mom hysterical. She like, oh my God. Now let me tell y'all something about a mother's love. Okay? A mother's love, a mother who loves her children down to the ground, up to the top and around. Okay, I'm all the way in California. They took me to a hospital. Mind you, I'm not from the area. I'm in downtown LA. Oh, y'all, hold on. Look at. Oh, look at. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, he's showing out. All right, let me let him do his thing. Oh, they all about to fight over that rock. All right, let me get back to the point. Anyway, y'all, my mom ain't no joke, okay? My mom is not no joke. So I ended up at the hospital. They didn't tell her I was going, blah, 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 blah. The man, he was talking to my mom. You would have thought they was cousins. He was like, yeah, sis, she's good. I mean, her car is messed up. They about to take her to the ambulance. All right, and I don't think he told her what hospital I was going at, because my mom didn't know where I was going, and the ambulance didn't know at the time. So when they dropped me off, they put me in a room, and I remember I had to be there for like an hour or two. And the nurse came in there. It was like, I'm not gonna say my real name, but anyway, they was like, Nita, and I was like, yes. They was like, oh, okay, your mom's called. And I said, my mom? And they was like, yeah, she's on the phone right now. So I finally talked to mom. She was like, girl, I done called every single hospital in California to find you. She said they had you on there listed as a boy, talking about you was 15 years old. I said, what? The shade. I know they wasn't trying to, but anyway, she said I was calling up and down till I found you. My mom found me. Not only did she find me, she got a hold of the apartment manager that I was staying at. Girl, she was trying to assign for me to get a ride back to my place by the lady, but I had already left, y'all. I had to walk freaking 8-9 blocks after my accident home, because I didn't have a ride and my car was just totaled. But when I tell y'all, all that was just like, wow, everything really do happen for a reason. In that moment, did I understand why? No. I mean, shoot, I had sent for my car to come down. It got totaled. But when I end up coming back home, even to now, it's like everything really does happen for a reason. And sometimes we won't know until we know. But being a manifesting generator, it's like every experience I've had has been a necessary experience. Every path that I've took has been a necessary experience. It honestly reminds me of when I remember Tina Knowles was saying how she had certain jobs and how she was a seamstress, she did hair, and how only God knew that those talents that she learned along the way would be pivotal for her daughter's success, because what she was doing their hair, she was doing their outfits, so it's like you never understand until you understand why you're learning certain lessons or why you're starting and stopping. Oh, y'all, the baby joint, can y'all see it? Oh, look at the baby joining. But yeah, you never know why until you know. So I might do another video about this later on when I get inspired, because I only can do it when I'm inspired. If I'm not inspired, I'm not doing it. But what I have learned thus far is to never be scared to move. Never be scared to move. Stagnation is a death sentence. Being stuck is a death sentence. Being able to move like the wind on cue, y'all. I didn't do that, but you have to learn to be flexible when you're a manifesting generator. You have to learn to be fluid, because it's not meant for us to just be one way. And as crazy and hectic as it can be, what you learn along the way is vital information, and you don't know what is to be for it until you know. Like, everything you learn, it could be for that book, that movie, hell, it could just be to be a better parent, a better person, a better friend. So that's it. I'm about to head on out because I'm getting hungry, but thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, share your comments. If you're a manifesting generator yourself, tell me about your journey. What did you learn along the way? How has it been for you? And I'll catch y'all on the next video.